Happy Vlogmas Day 23. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on yet again another video, because without you, this channel would be nothing. So make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, turning those post notifications on, because you don't want to miss out with whatever I'm doing, because I never know what I'm doing. And if you are new, hello, my name is Haley, and most of the months out of the year, I'm living out of my SUV and traveling, but right now I'm home for the holidays. I did a jewelry drop, so if you'd like to support a small business, help your girl out. And I'm actually currently in my SUV because I did a little car camping getaway 2-night situation, but I leave today, sadly. So let's get up, let's get moving, take this lovely curtain down. Good morning. Look how beautiful it is. Yesterday, late afternoon, a big group of teenage boys arrived, and guess who they are camping next to? Me. You know, I'm all for you having fun, you laughing. They were playing volleyball and stuff, but late last night, one of them screamed, "Help me!" And I never jumped up so fast to peek out my curtain to see what was going on. I see flashlights. I'm on a rim right now. So my first thought goes, he fell over. I'm freaking out, okay? And all I'm seeing is flashlights pointing towards the rim. I see headlights of a car turning on. In that moment, I'm like, they're fleeing the scene. So I'm freaking out. And then a few moments pass and I hear laughing. He's just joking. He's fine. Well, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I'm thinking someone went overboard. So that was a little scary. I need to put eye drops in. Since I will be making my way back home to my parents' house this evening, we're gonna go see a movie. So I'm excited about that. I'm changed. I'm gonna throw this vest on, but when I get outside, I also filmed a TikTok, and in that TikTok, I took off my beanie. This is what my hair looked like. It was a mess, but I am gonna throw it back on because my hair just feels disgusting. You hide it with the beanie. We're gonna open up the trunk, and I'm gonna make a quick breakfast, and then we're gonna get back on the road. The teenage boys left, so I kind of can enjoy the rest of my morning. This is what I'm eating this morning. The rest of the pomegranates, blueberries, and strawberries. There's a bee. Hi, bee. We have sourdough bread, scrambled eggs with feta, and then this teeny little breakfast steak with feta, along with the last little bit of this orange juice. Dishes are clean, everything's put away, and we're ready to hit the road. Let's do one last little overview of this camp spot. There's my lovely car. We got 2 fire pits. And this is the other part of this section. Very rocky and a little bit downhill. Doesn't look intense on camera, but I promise it is. I decided maybe if I get low, you can see how jaggedy this road is. Not even a road, but anything for the amazing view. Let's go to the rim. Look at this drop off though. We're way down there. Let's go down this way a little bit. I'm gonna do a fit check. I'll set you on this like broken tree stand. Might be a little backlit. Hopefully I'm not too backlit. Gotta watch for the sledge. I got black leggings, burnt orange vest, which is on Amazon, and then if you saw my vlogmas of me thrifting this, I have that on, beanie, sunglasses, clogs. And now we gotta say goodbye. Still gonna walk down a little further though, because there's an even better view over here. I know I say this a lot, but I wish it would zoom in more. Just never ending mountains. It's officially time to leave, so let's go. I love this little place. We're basically home. I couldn't really film because the sun was on me the whole time. I was burning up, so I ended up taking off the vest. And honestly, I don't even need this beanie, but my hair just is kind of gross. When I was leaving the campground, I was talking to my dad on the phone, and my mom blew out her knee. She blew out her knee playing pickleball yesterday, and she's not able to get into the doctor's till the 30th. I decided before I get back to the house, I'm going to go get her some flowers. And maybe if they have a get well soon balloon or something. Very unfortunate. Hopefully it's not anything too serious. And you know what? She foreshadowed this, and I'm going to tell her that because I haven't talked to her yet. yet. But she foreshadowed this because last week she was at the doctor's. I can't remember the full conversation we had, but I remember her saying the doctor says he gets a lot of pickleball injuries coming in. Her next time at pickleball, she blows out her knee. That is foreshadowing, which is wild. All right, let's go find some flowers. The grocery store is packed and I always park on the backside, and even the backside is full. So many people last minute Christmas shopping, which I haven't even done that yet. Anywho, I got this Feel Better Soon. They didn't have many options. They had a lot of congratulations and baby ones, and then these are the flowers that I went with. I couldn't decide between these or these ones, which I took a video clip. The other ones would have matched the balloon better, but these ones are more Christmassy, and since my mom hosts Christmas, I thought this would just be Christmas and get better flowers. Let's get back to the house. She has her card ladies over. I've been back at the house for a while. We have an Amazon package, so let's open it up. We're gonna go get dinner and see a movie at 7, except for dinner's gonna be at the movie theater. It's one of those ones that have the recliners with the table and a menu. Fancy. I have 2 items. The lights that didn't come in time because the lights I used in my SUV, I took off the tree because I was hoping these would come in time so I wouldn't have to take them off the tree. I still had to take them off the tree. Now we got new ones, and the ones in the car can just stay up in the car. And then the other item I got is this supplement. I've been seeing a lot about folate recently, and I decided I want to start incorporating it in. And let me just read some of the things that overall this helps your body create new blood cells, brain cells, skin, hair, nails. And eating wise, you can find this in vegetables, beans, strawberries, bananas, oranges, things like that. But I just want a little bit more of an intake of it. I'm not really a big supplement person. We'll see how that goes. It is completely the next day. It's not even the next day, it's the next evening, and I have a lot to catch you up on. There's no other excuse than I just did not feel like filming. I'm gonna hop in the shower and then we're gonna do this fun star mask. I love this one for some reason. But before I even hop in the shower, I just want to say we went to the movies. It was called Homestead. It's by Angel Studios. It was Christian based. It was pretty dang good. We did have dinner because it was, like I said, where they have the menus. And look at this. I had a cheat day, obviously, and now I have some new breakout spots. That's crazy. And who knows, it could also be from stress on top of the food, because whenever I do get stressed, I do break out. So I guess I just need to stop stressing. But how can I stop stressing when there's so much stuff to stress about? Let me hop in the shower and then let's get started on some self-care. I ended up washing my hair and I just threw it in this braid. I normally don't like washing my hair at night because I don't like sleeping on wet hair, but it's most likely going to be dry by the time I go to bed. So it should be good. I was trying to find my tweezers because I really need to do my eyebrows, and I don't know why I always lose my tweezers. So I have no idea where they are, but yeah, I can't do that anymore. And while I was looking for the tweezers, I came across my roller. So I'm just going to do this for a little bit. I have some big changes potentially. I'm gonna be starting a new chapter in my life, and I haven't talked too much about it on anywhere or to anyone really. I made a video a few months ago talking about how to become a full-time traveler, and I talk about finances and jobs that you can do. Everything I currently earn on is YouTube, TikTok, Amazon. I do UGC work and my jewelry business, and then I also do seasonal work. So I make a little bit of money there as well. I talk about those are the things that I do, and that's what makes me be able to travel. And I do talk about like other options you can do. This is why you never say, I'm never gonna do that, because then you go back on your word. Because there was a time in my life where I was like, okay, you know what, maybe I'll be a flight attendant. I really don't want to be a flight attendant because I've worked in hotels and that just gives the same customer service vibe, but you do get benefits. So there's pros and cons to it. I had a conversation in Spain with this girl. I believe I talked about it in a vlog, so if I did, I'll put the link to that video. But I met this girl and we ended up eating with each other and we talked, and she's a flight attendant. She was like, you'd be so good at it. You should give it a go. And ever since that conversation, it's kind of stuck with me, but I kind of just put it on the back burner, like ignoring it. And recently, I'm trying to open this. This is so slimy. Hold on, intermission. Hello? Usually these are not that hard to prop open. There we go. We're making progress. It's so cute. Okay. I think we're on. I look so spooky. I just realized I'm not going to be able to talk in this. After I let this sit on my face, I'll come back and finish this conversation. It always feels so nice. This is actually a really good face mask. What I was getting at earlier, I am going to be working on my resume and paying attention to when certain airlines open up for flight attendants. It's not a positive yes. A huge reasoning behind it is with everything that I'm doing, there's such highs and lows. I can have a few good months in a row. I can have one amazing, huge month, and then I can have a few months that aren't good. And where I'm at and where I want to be in the next few years, I want to be a little bit more than what I'm at right now. I hate even saying this. I think adding something that's a little bit more stable. Now, it'd be a different story if one of my social medias just like really took off, but God's timing on those things in social media growth takes time. So with that being said, please make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, turning those post notifications on because they do help. And a little goes a long way. Maybe share with a friend. I don't know why I'm brushing my teeth right now. I'm not going to bed. It's a habit. I am going to put some of this beef tallow on. I kind of briefly mentioned it on TikTok and people were commenting saying, because I brought up seasonal work, like after I do my normal seasonal work that I do, I could go to another state and find seasonal work there. But even that, it's just like, I want something that is a little bit more consistent. 2025 is going to be a completely new chapter. And the whole other thing too, if I were to do another seasonal job, then I kind of have to stay put, and I don't want to have to rely on staying put somewhere. Being a flight attendant, and I know I've always known this, but I just never wanted to do it, like gives me so much more freedom in the sense of travel. That's another big reason why I don't want to do a seasonal job. We'll see how everything goes. I am going to start working on my resume just so when stuff like that opens, I can be ready. And I feel like I just need to not second guess it. The problem is every time I think about being a flight attendant and I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe it won't be so bad, then I see all this negative stuff and then all these signs of like, don't do it. So then I stop, and then I it's just a reoccurring cycle. But recently I haven't had reoccurring signs saying don't do it. I never thought I was gonna say that. I do need to touch up my nails, so let's go sit down and do that. I'm going back in with this sparkly silver white. My nails are pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but they're just chipped. When I was talking to the girl in Spain, I was telling her, because I always want to do this one seasonal job as long as they'll have me there. I told her about that and she was like, oh no, a lot of people, specifically her airlines that she works with, she said a lot of people actually do part-time and they mostly just do it for the benefits, which you don't get paid good as a flight attendant. Your shift technically doesn't start until the plane takes off. So while everybody's boarding and all that pre-flight stuff, they're not getting paid, which I think is a little ridiculous because you're helping people put bags, you're directing, like that is work, all the pre-flight when they're going over the instructions. It's crazy to me that they don't get paid for that. But she was saying like most people do it for the benefits. That's mostly what I would be doing it for. A slight income, actually have health insurance, which this is another thing I want to make clear. A lot of jobs nowadays don't include any type of health benefits into the wage. And I think that is not a talked about topic. When my parents were getting jobs, all of that was included. 401k, health, dental, vision. When I was fresh out of college, I'm 28 now, by the way, if this is your first video. When I was fresh out of college and I was looking for jobs, they weren't including any of that. And then you were getting paid $14 an hour. I was getting paid more as a gymnastics coach. Honestly, I should have stayed a gymnastics coach because I was getting paid more as a gymnastics coach than a big girl job out of college with a full-on degree, which is crazy. a lot of employers don't offer that type of stuff unless you're working for big corporate companies. Everything is just kind of up in the air, and if anyone has any recommendations on something where it's very lenient in a way, because I feel like being a flight attendant is very lenient overall. I know there are some people saying cruise ships, which I believed I talked about in how to become a full-time traveler. I know for a fact I talked about becoming a deckhand for yachts, and personally if I were to do that, I think I would want to go the yacht route. I don't think I could do a cruise line unless it was an at-home 20 hours a week doing customer service through messaging or something, like something simple like that. I just want to add one more thing that I know for a fact is going to be a consistent income. Everything's up in the air. We'll see what happens. Here's my nails. I think this is it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas Day 23, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night!